Okay, welcome back. So I've done all the hard work. Now, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can just use the normal window pieces. I've gone ahead and put them in where I wanted them. I've covered both the floors. So we've got them down here as well. Lots of light, privacy with the, curtains. Now you might be wondering what these double skin walls are for. Well, I'm going to put fireplaces in. And how I do that is I use these mosaics for mapping them out. Because I like them to be, well, perfect's the word. It's not always easy, but when we can, we try. So we're just going to turn all these secondary pieces into doors to allow us to sink the fireplace into the wall a little. Because I don't like the way they stick out. On the second floor, well, the first floor, sorry, up there, it's going to be a lot more difficult to put fireplaces on that wall because it's only a single skin. So I'm going to put the fireplaces on these separating walls at each end. One's going to separate the stairwell. The other one's going to separate the bar and the kitchen. So I should be able to put some fireplaces in there. Right, let's go for lights. Let's get these in. So you want to take note of how far back you can go. You can center it up using the mosaics, which is pretty handy. I do believe we should be. So on that black line there, you can tell it's going to be. We'll bring it out to the next line after the black line to make life easy for our eyeballs. You can see it sunken in the wall there. Because what I don't want is them sticking too far out and becoming more of a nuisance than anything. So now that's the magic black line. We're going for the line after it. So it should be. If you look at that one, should be some gold bits. Yep. So they're both aligned nicely. You just simply repeat the process. I really wish they put a snap feature, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. So put these down where you want them. Put them wherever you want. I mean, it's entirely up to you how you build your little log cabin if you decide to do one. I just like to make it cozy, and what better than a bit of fire. Bear in mind, they do seem to take up a small amount of budget, but it's worth it for the atmosphere they present. Right. I'll try and keep all the lighting natural in this lodge, so it doesn't look too modern. It's supposed to be some sort of escape from the rest of Fallout, which is quite modern. I can't wait to get my balconies up with the hot tubs and everything. I've already had an idea of how I'm going to mount the balconies so they look realistic. I've been over to Black Bear Lodge and just had a look at the craftsmanship of how they built that place. So this wall is actually going to be, I'm going to keep it, I would say I'm going to use a wooden one. Oh, the metal will do. Because I want to wallpaper it in some stone. Preferably a stone that matches, Right, let's just do these. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's been done. Aha. Yeah, I think the metal edge is a reasonable finish. I can live with that. Then from that. Sometimes it plays silly buggers. You'll get used to that on this game. I need to pick up the foundations with the mud in from the settlers, because I might add some mud patches for trees and stuff. Oh, it all depends. I tend to put the finishing touches in last, you know. These foundations are going to act as supports for the balcony above. I've tried to keep them as minimal as possible because I don't really like a massive foundation all the way around the outside. I've had to put them in to support the windows above. That's actually why I put them in there. So we'll have a look from the side. Yeah, I'm happy with that so far. There's a nice appeal from that side. Aha, what have we missed here then? There we go. Yeah, it looks reasonable. So when I put this balcony in, it's along here. It's not going to get in the way of any windows. And we're probably going to need a way out onto there, but we'll worry about that momentarily. Okay, stairs. I'm probably not going to be able to put the staircase in because of that right there, so that's going to be a nuisance, I can tell. Also, if you put the stairs in this way, when you put the wall up on there, you're not going to actually be able to get in there any door, so you're probably going to have to put the stairs in this way, and then they're going to hug the curtain, I think, a little. It might look a little bit garish, you know. To give that some thought, I think. But here's another tip. Always put your walls in first before you try and add those stairs, because you won't be able to put these down once you're locked down your stairs. And it's rather annoying, trust me. Right. Keep them this side. Oh, I actually want that to be a stone wall. And up here as well. So what we can do is we can use something we can wallpaper instead. So right, if you have problems putting it down, just remove those roofs. You can always put the roof back when you're done. We're going to use that trick to put a secondary roof back there to hide the other side of this wall, because it's going to look ugly else, I'm not going to lie. I want another set of walls in here. Also, I don't want this space being as open as it is, because it does not have that cozy factor, if you know what I mean. Alright, why won't that go? Okay. So, same deal as before, just pop the roof off, put it back when you're done. What have we got? Why is it the piece you always want seems the hardest to find? Right, on it that way. That's the ticket. And voila. So these walls are going to be stone, and that is actually where we're going to place our chimneys on the second floors. As much as I like the wood, I don't mind a bit of stone as well. I'll put those roofs back on there. See how they just pop straight back on? And now you've got that ugly wall up there. So we're going to put a second roof up there to hide it. We've got to put the staircase in first. Right. Remember that trick I've taught you before? Get yourself a flag. Doesn't particularly matter what type. Pop yourself a roof in. Whichever which way around you want it. Now, this is going to be the main issue. Putting these stairs in means we might need to swap this door around at this end. But luckily for us, we've got a choice of stairs. We put that one in against that wall. It's going to interfere with the door, as you can see. So probably need to go for one like this. And yeah, it's probably going to interfere with a lot of things. But we will put it in there. Need to get rid of that. You notice how it just sits in there quite happy. It will just sit in there. So we'll put a door on this side, I think. Let's have a look at the choice of doors. We'll go with the classic brown door, don't you? Right, it won't let you put that there because it needs support. Typical. Okay. I wonder if we can trick it. You want to make sure you can get your door in before you put the stairs in, because sometimes it can be a real pain in the behind. See, that opens nice, but can we get rid of the floor? Yep, there we go, Sailor. We've tricked you into allowing us to put the door in place already. That way, when you put the stairs in, they should pop down. Yep, see that? You don't want them that way. You want them that way. Oh. Then we come up. We've now got a functioning door, because I guarantee you won't be able to put that door down when you want to. I'm going to swap these out for metal. I find it the least obstructive. Paint them with a nice brick. Can't forget this one. There we go. Nice concrete wall. Well, brick wall. Stairs in place.